What the hell? That's crazy. Yo. What in the hell? What in the hell? What in the, how in the world did I violate copyright? How did I violate it? How in the world did I violate copyright? I want to know. What the hell is going on? Dude, what the hell? And then it like knocked my shit back. Hold on. Bruh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hold on, let me get my shit straight. What in the world? Bruh, let's talk about that. Bro, that is violation. That is a violation, bruh. If somebody come in here talking about, oh man, are you gonna do a beat review? No, I'm not doing a beat review. Bro, I just got cut off for no reason. That's crazy. Are you kidding me? So you can't, so I can't make beats. I can't make original beats. I can't make original beats, bruh. I got a copyright strike. Not a copyright claim, a copyright strike for making beats. For making beats, bruh. Playing original music. And I'm not even playing like I'm just showing people the damn playlist, talking about the history of R&B in the 90s, and I get a copyright strike, bruh? That's crazy. That is crazy. So we can't talk, so you can't talk about positive stuff on YouTube? That's wild, bruh. That's wild. That is wild. Bro, tell me. Tell me. Let me not do that because they might get me for that. What the hell? That's crazy. So I sat here and did an epic ass stream doing New Jack Swing, do like a 90s style R&B track. Mind you, I did not sample nothing that would cause for a copyright strike. Maybe a copyright claim at best, but not even that. And I got a copyright strike? Bruh. Yo, YouTube is wilding. YouTube is wilding, bruh. I kid you not, man, that's the most wildest crap I've ever experienced since I've been on this platform, bruh. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. 15 years. And I got a copyright strike for original music. Yo. Bruh. That's crazy. Bruh, I just had to change the title. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. So, straight up. So what YouTube is telling, my damn R&B track back on, man. A rant live stream. Yo, a copyright claim for making original music. So we cannot make original music on YouTube anymore. Is what the algorithm's telling me, bro. What? How did I violate copy? Bro, are you kidding me? I ain't whip out. I ain't pull the Johnson out. Bro, I don't had wilder stuff happen on my live streams. But are you kidding me? the fact that I cannot, yo, bruh. And I see why I had trolls in my chat, but man, shout out to TM88. Yeah, I appealed the copyright strike. I mean, I didn't do anything. It said AI said it's automated, though. I guarantee you it was the Jagged Edge video you was playing. This shit is crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, okay, I'm sitting here playing like a video in the background, but I'm not playing any audio from it, but that causes a copyright strike? Are you for real? It's so stupid, dog. Like, I kid you not. Like, how are you supposed to educate people about stuff and talk about your influences and what makes you this, that, and the third if you can't even show a smidgen of the visual? I mean, it's not like I was sitting here watching the video and it was playing the original music or whatever. And trust me, I kid you not. Sometimes that does happen where you do get like a copyright claim at best a little later, but not a copyright strike. The whole entire stream got pulled. That's wild. That is stupid. Pro level chords. That is stupid. That's stupid, guys. The thumbnail? I mean, the thumbnail is just like Guy, the damn pack, and all that. But dude, that's insane, dog. Like, I put in mad work on these live streams. I try my best, and then all of a sudden, I get a copyright claim. A copyright strike, my bad. I shouldn't even say a copyright. That's stupid, dude. That is stupid. The back video got linked with your beat. How do people, YouTube streamers, even make those reaction videos with those rules? I don't know, man. This is just silly, man. Like, you sit here and we sit here and we work extremely hard. Like, I work extremely hard. I get it. Like, sometimes, you know, I get that they think that I'm doing some imposter shit if I'm sitting here talking about some stuff on YouTube or whatever. And I don't get it. I take that back. I don't get that. That's wild. And I had a whole ass stream playing this shit out. Like, I planned this whole entire live stream out for like at least 2 or 3 days. And then was gonna figure out how I was gonna do stuff. And for the most part, it went extremely well. And all of a sudden, nobody can watch it because YouTube decided to give me a warning. Bruh, I don't know what to say about that. Bruh. And the community guideline strike is like, I'm dead ass. Right here. I'll show you. Got a community guideline strike for that. Community guideline warning: your content NPC live to 90s R&B beat making, New Jack Swing era history was removed due to violations of our community guideline. Like, a community guideline strike. This has nothing to do with the video. This happens to do with the fact that they don't want me to. I don't know what did I do? What did I do? Bro, I got a community guideline strike for a live stream. Y'all don't get it. That is weird. That's far and beyond. Portamento and vibrato is copyrighted. Yeah, it has. That's crazy. That's like what happens. What used to happen on Dark Coffee Radio, my second YouTube channel. Like they would give me copyright strikes for like music, even if the music was whitelisted or something like that. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? And I don't want to be that guy to pull this shit up right here. But dog, I'm starting to feel like this dude right here. Real talk. What is it? Corey Kenshin. Bro, I'm starting to feel a lot like this cat right here, bro. I don't want to play his junk. Copyright strike. We don't want you to spread the word or rumors. Where is it at? Bruh, like there's just so much shit I can really talk about on some real shit when it comes to YouTube. And mind you, I am using language right now, but I'm heated off that. Like I'm starting to feel like homie right here, dog. Like what is this BS to where you have to really like certain channels get the favoritism and shit like that, and then other channels you better be on your P's and Q's or the algorithm's gonna get you. What the hell? It's 11:39. Shit, that's crazy, bruh. I'm starting to feel a lot like this cat right here, bruh. Real talk. You try to, and it's messed up because I try to overlook this crap, but YouTube, man, be on some wild stuff, man. I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear is oh, you smoking the black and mild. No, because I see content creators on here. All right, I get it. With the chicks, they can get away with a lot of stuff, right? They can shake their ass, do yoga in the most thinnest of pants, have the muff out, and all that. And, you know, it's cool because it brings in the ad dollars. Okay. But the simple fact that, and then there's, you know, just for you guys to have some clarity about some people in their live streams, like when basketball season turns around, it's like a channel that they be on there. If you tip, thank you for the sub. If you tip, old Johnny over here, he'll drink a beer. And he drinks a beer and he has the beer brand right there. I get it. And he's grown. The people are grown. It's not children doing it. But still, I don't want to hear the fact that because I'm smoking a black and mild, bruh. And if I go to Twitch, it's probably gonna be worse. Twitch is worse. First of all, Twitch has no discovery. Period. And YouTube has this thing about if you promote your Twitch page, that they don't want you to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That's crazy, bruh. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy, man. And I get a copyright freaking strike. It's not even a copyright strike. I got a community guideline strike for making music. Now I don't want to hear nothing about stuff being sexually subjective. Fuck out of here, dog. There's people on here talking about full-on sex, head, all that stuff, all that crap. Head, cheek clapping, all of that stuff. And they ain't getting copyright community guideline strikes. I promise you that. I already did. I already appealed it. I said it seems like there's something wrong with it. I ain't doing anything to violate community guidelines. Bruh, that's wild. Bruh, that's wild as hell, man. Bruh. I've been telling myself I was gonna take a little break from this crap, man. But shoot, man, and I don't want to take a break off of doing like content. doing content like this, and just allowed to get me down, the chips and down and all that stuff, man. But dude, you guys to be schmitting me if you think that that's fair, that you can get a copyright strike, not even a community guideline strike, bro, a community guideline strike for just being. You think black people need their own platform? Shit. Louder for the people in the back. But see, the problem is, only problem I see with that is, man, we get so copacetic, kosher, and all this other crap with I don't know, just as existing on this platform as is, and because the YPP is so good, the partner program, it pays the most. Instagram don't pay much of nothing. I mean, shoot, I talked to Busy World Beats, and Busy World Beats is killing it on IG Reels and stuff like that. But the reality of that situation is, you think Mark Zuckerberg is going to pay some real money for a minute and 30-second reel? No. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not what the argument at hand. Same thing with like TikTok. Like my TikTok is blowing up too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to put time into that. And I think what you were talking about, like Triller, whatever the hell it's called. Triller is supposed to be, by black people or whatever. Yeah. This is whack, man. This is whack. Every time I see FL Studio trend on Twitter, it's because of Busy World Beats. I would hope that it would trend because of him. Brother is squeaky clean, and people treat him with little to no respect, and it pisses me off. The elite out in his niche or whatever, they be acting all kind of funny, all funny sounding. He try to roll that shit off because he sees the bigger picture. I be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's wild, man. I got a community guideline strike, active community guideline strikes. Community guideline strike, not a copyright strike, a community guideline strike, And I get it. Like when I do like the listening to y'all music streams or whatever, you got people that just want to claim shit. So I go through that on every single damn episode. Look at that. Damn, look how many that is in the episode 7. So, I try to just do stuff that, I try to play it squeaky clean. And, even if it's a warning, dog, it's just not right. It's just not right. That's not how YouTube should work. And I got 2 other channels, but dude, what in the actual absolute fud nut? Damn, dog. I can't talk about black music, bro, without getting a freaking community guideline strike. R&B, that's hilarious. It's not hilarious. It's stupid as hell, man. Dumb, dog. Straight dumb. What's going on? Kablam? Send it to 218 BPM experimental sound design disco bop. What? I believe it, Isomatic. Think Beatman stream just dropped too? What? No, I do think that Busy World Beast is talented. I mean, I agree with you. What's going on, zoning out on music? I don't know. I try not to get into the politics of YouTube, and when I do say something, I just say it and let it be. I'm unapologetic on this platform for a reason, because the platform itself is unapologetic to me, and to those who look like me. And then when I look at other things too and put it into perspective, I see how other YouTube channels are very successful, and then I just look at it as in, man, you know what? I just got to work harder. I'm not gonna sit there and allow certain things to just be, but it's like it's crazy. 15 years and all the work I put in, and I've never seen something like that before. You can't talk about the history of the New Jack Swing era and make a original New Jack Swing beat or sort of original, something on the lines of that, and then I turn around and do an R&B track. Nah, to me, this was probably going to be the most educated live stream, or that would have been the most educated live stream that anybody would have had, as far as something outside of trap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a necessary type of stream to have. But to get a community guideline strike for talking about the New Jack Swing era and then making original content, and then what you're telling me, because I'm showing you guys and talking about the 90s era of R&B, the most non-violent of stuff, the thing that's just, at worst, procreation. So what? How did we get here on planet Earth? Dude, I ain't whipping out my Jimmy. People report me. Even if people are reporting me, what was the purpose of them reporting me for? Showing people how to make music? That's just hilarious. Boy. Copyright claim for freaking making. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Well, anywho, I guess I'll run it back. Well, not even a copyright strike, a community guideline strike. Let me get it. Let me let me rename this. Community guideline strike. Community guideline strike. Commune guideline strike for making R&B. Fuck it. Here we go. I'm just gonna put everything back into perspective here. All right. I get it. But I agree, man. We do need our own platform, man. Cause we just getting smacked up out the algorithm. It's just not cool, man. It's just not cool. Man, give me my damn monetization, bruh. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so what I did was this. We was talking about I don't know how far it's gonna go and how they're gonna mess with me. I see like a weird dip in the middle of the concurrent viewers, but I don't care. We was talking about the history of the New Jack Swing era, which happens to be one of my favorite eras of music, if not the favorite era of music. And the New Jack Swing era is a very, very personable era for me, because it was just about dancing, having fun. We had our own little bop. We was in our own wave, period. And, I sat here and I Googled the New Jack Swing era just to show you how generic people would write stuff. And then I was talking about how I was going to do a shorter content tomorrow about the New Jack Swing era. And now, because I was going to edit that, the stream that just got the content, got copyright striked or community guideline striked, Here we go. I said it. We do it live.
We'll do it live!
I'm going to cut that out because I don't even know. So I was talking about the New Jack Swing era, talking about New Jack Swing. New Jack or swing beat is a fusion genre of the rhythms and production techniques of hip-hop and dance pop and the urban contemporary sound of R&B. We're not allowed to say urban contemporary, but these companies can push this urban contemporary bullshit on me. Boy. Anyways, spearheaded by producers Teddy Riley and Bernard Bell. Shout out to Teddy Riley and Bernard Bell, and I know, and shout out to Indy Mac too, because you know it's dope to have someone, and this is why I go to bat for Akai as a company, because they don't sit here and cater to one specific group. They cater to everybody's group, and they try to be as authentic as humanly possible. Yes, some of the stuff that goes on with them fluffing the OS and the MPC software could use a little bit of work, but dog, there's not another company out here that puts in the work that Akai puts in. We can go down the line if you want to challenge that. And if we're talking about cultural, dude, it gets no more cultural than freaking Akai. Every other company out here, and yes, I'm about to do it. Fuck it. We're going to do it. Every other company that I've dealt with, they don't rock with us. And when I say us, I'm talking about people of color. I'm dead serious. And this is someone that's coming from the inside looking out, telling you guys, they don't rock with us. If they rock with us that hard, then why in the hell did every single white content creator on YouTube get a freaking Korg, whatever drum machine, and then they just say, oh, well, black people will buy it? Nah. That's how freaking Korg thinks. Yes, I'm coming at you, Korg. Don't give a fuck. I don't even want y'all shit anyways. Eat a dick. And if we sit there and look at the history of Akai, man, the MPC was not designed. Roger Lynn did not design that shit for blacks. He didn't. He designed it for session rock players. And at that particular time, they weren't African American, clearly. And what we did was make it a bop. We made it a lot. We do what we do. We do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And when things worked out the way it did with Akai, that's when we started pivoting forward to other things. So when y'all crown Roger Lynn as God and all that stuff, man, think about that. Anyways, and I ain't got no disrespect for Roger Lynn. I appreciate what he did, because regardless, you know, the NPC wouldn't be around. But dog, I look at the lines. So New Jack Swing, most popular era, late 80s, early 90s, dog. There's a whole bunch of stuff that went down with it. We're talking about that. I mean, if you look at the movie, which I was talking about, which was New Jack City. New Jack City, you know, Wesley Snipes. A lot of that music was in that. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of fits a weird narrative. And what I was saying was, even though we all know as black folk, New Jack City isn't a movie that we're supposed to be looking at. It's supposed to be entertainment, but you know, it is what it is. But there's some monumental names in there, like Wesley Snipes, Ice-T, Alan Payne, Chris Rock, Mario Van Peebles, which was the pretty boy of that time. You could say Ice-T, but come on now. He represents the bad boy, the light skins. And then Wesley Snipes was the pretty boy of us dark skins. You feel me? I'm an in between, is what the females always say. They say, "You are in between. You're a caramel. You're more caramel than anything." You know. But anyway, that's what the chicks be saying to me, yo. But anyways, you gotta have the bad boy, light skinned brother, the light skinned bad boy, pretty boy, motherfucker. And then you got Wesley Snipes, you feel me? But anyways, there's another movie, again, I was talking about, which pretty much rhymes in that, and that's the movie Juice movie. I put Juice Move, whatever, Juice movie. And pretty much the same kind of bops, same kind of vibes or whatnot. It doesn't just end there, clearly. And then you start looking at groups like Guy. Let me type in Guy and type in Teddy Riley. Can I spell? And that's where the vibes really started happening. So with that being said, I was going to pivot you off into two things that I used to make the New Jack era type vibes. One of it is the New Jack Throwback. It's pretty good. As you saw, if you was here earlier, you saw, that it has its good stuff. It has its great stuff, honestly, to be honest. And then, I kind of want a little bit more, but that means that I need to do a little bit more diligence and research. I wouldn't knock this if you were trying to get this type of vibe. It does give you that type of vibe firsthand. So, yeah, shout out to Heavy D, RIP Heavy D. You know what I'm saying? Real hip hop over here. I know when our legends are not here with us. And then I have this pack that's at 16levels.com. I collaborated with someone by the name of Musician Paradise. He's done a whole bunch of stuff for us in the community for the MPC, and he's done a great job. And this pack right here is a reflection of that. The first beat that I did though with it was ass. Give it that. The second beat, well, you be the judge, and I'll pull it up right now. I'm just gonna save what I just did over here, and then I'll pivot on to the next part of the story. Does Akai have a new half-off code? I don't know. I don't think so. But I spent $50 on this, and then real talk, too, because I probably bought every single last one of them except for, like, the last couple of expansions from Akai because, I just, people floated to my channel. And then they just finally said, you know what? Av, we like your content, Let's see here. But all right, so the sample packs is like this. It has all of the information, all the dope shit that you would need. That's that baby face right there. But you can chop it up and you can mangle it and stuff. I've already showed you how to do stuff like that. Like countless of times. And everything that Musician Paradise made in this pack is royalty free. So that you don't have to worry about anybody coming at you. But I do recommend that you kind of make something of it. You know what I mean? And just don't use the loops. It just makes you look kind of lame when you just copy and paste loops over. So it's an authentic pack. You get the point. But, let me get back out of this. But I ended up making a pretty damn decent beat, as I normally do. And, YouTube and they community guideline hating BS. But either way, it's still here. Where is it? MPC? MPC. What are you doing? What are you doing, computer? Or laptop or whatever? I mean, laptop? MPC? All right. It's under what? Nintendo? Teddy Bear, yeah. So I ended up making a beat. And I laid it out because I'm tired of not completing beats. Like, one of the biggest things that as we struggle with as musicians or whatnot, we take an idea, we jot it down, and then we're going to say we're going to do it later. And one of the main things that I'm saying to myself, and I think that you guys should do that no matter what, it don't matter if you're black or white. But anyways, it don't matter who you are, whatever you come from, culture, all that bullshit. Complete your beats. Just do it. Even if the shit is trash. Because you never know. But this is the beat that I finished, and it came out pretty good. And as you know, that's what I do. This is what I do. I live, eat, sleep, and shit this music stuff, man. Real talk. I don't just sit here and just be talking shit and then just be thinking that I be knowing stuff. And if I have to do the research, please believe it. I do my research as I've shown you guys. It goes beyond just Google. It goes to the point that I've experienced this era myself. I'm an 80s baby. Lived in the 90s, clearly living in the 2000s. So, you know, in the 99 and the 2000s. But anyways, so yeah, that happened. And, you know, just to break down the track in a nutshell, we ended up going with some chords. The chords were from this progression right here. From Slow Praise is an E minor. And why we don't got no audio? Probably because I got to do this. You know, you gotta have your organs in there, and then of course, the strings. So if you want to know, that's in the progressions, of course, and this is in every default MPC. I have a whole entire tutorial that is very useful on this subject matter. It's not, for some godforsaken reason, it only has like 9K views on it, and it should have way more than that. Because for the love of me, a lot of you guys that talk about how people ain't helping you out and it's all this other stuff, I'm one of those people that are trying to help you out with this, how to navigate this thing. And when you use the progressions, I'm gonna get to the video real quick. Give me a second. I have a whole music theory video. Maybe perhaps I need to name it something different, but it's right here. It's called MPC Sampling, Music Theory, Building Melodies, Bass Lines, and Building Original Shit. We'll just say that's what it is. In chord progression. This chord progression stuff is very, very, very essential if you want to make beats on the MPC Live X1, MPC Key 61, and so forth. Because even if you know how to play the keys, it gives you access to all of this information right here. As you can see, you have a B7 flat, B ninth, E minor ninth, G major seventh, and it just basically breaks down what we call soulful music. You feel me? What's going on, Sir Trump? And that's the main reason why you should watch that video, because it will help you out. Maybe I will put it in the description box of this video, though I'm hella pissed. Anyways, so I went on and I wanted to show you guys basic stuff about 90s R&B that I enjoy too, because I'm an R&B dude. So we was just playing around, you know, talking or whatever. And we had just talked about a couple of things. Was it Smooth? I think it might be Smooth. So I'm going to go over here to Smooth. Loading project. Shut up. Just load my shit. Don't crash on me though. And don't corrupt the files. I don't need you to act anything like the Machine Plus. Though I like the Machine Plus. The main reason why I stopped using it is because it makes you lose beats. So we was talking about, like, you know, more stuff about R&B. And, you know, we were talking about different things. This right here, again, this is Slow Praise. Slow Praise again, and it's muted. And if I was to play this track in its entirety, it has about the same, sort of the same vibe. And if we were to go to the sample, so you can see the sample or whatnot, let's go to the sample pool. It is from the pack. Where is it at? MP, which one did I use? This one? But, you know, I showed you a cool thing of what you can do when you are working with a sample, because you don't necessarily got to rock with that. And that sample is pitched down too from, I believe, like a B flat minor. So, you know, with this valuable pack, because this pack is valuable, because it's not just about you sampling as it is learning the basics of authentic 90s R&B. You know, that was the purpose of this pack. That was the main purpose. and it gives you all the progressions that you need to learn and so forth. And, you know, shout out to Musician Paradise because he's giving away so much stuff, and I feel well inclined to help this brother make some type of money because this brother gives away so much shit to our community, and I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, and the track sounded like this. Oh well, then I used a drum expansion from Mcree again, which I think is pretty good. It's not the most authentic 90s R&B, but it's pretty good, and they call it definitive. Where is it at? Where the hell is it at? I gotta go swerve through all that shit. There it goes. Definitive 90s R&B. Definitive 90s R&B. Legit as fuck. It's legit as fuck. I mean, spending $40 on an expansion, at least it gives you sounds. And you'll see why I'm coming from once I play this track. Now I'm gonna play the track. And you know, it's just important. Like R&B is very important to Jiminy Crickets. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Nope.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Anyways, to the culture of music, especially 90s R&B, 80s R&B, 90s R&B, very essential. Probably the most nonviolent shit that was happening during the time where we had gangster rap and it added balance. And you know, I was going to conclude when I was showing the playlist, which I clearly can't show. You can't show a playlist. You can't damn sure I already know we can't play the playlist, but the playlist that I'm going to release so that you guys can do your back study, you know, to that because it's necessary. But it brought a lot of joy, and this subject matter matters to me the most because it highlights the things that are positive within my community and just in music in general. Because without R&B, dude, there's a lot of you 90s kids, 2000 kids, you probably wouldn't be here. You feel me? So it's a huge gift in music. There's no denying it. And not to mention with New Jack era, R&B and so forth, that goes back into the jazz era. Because a lot of those chord progressions and to a certain point in gospel, a lot of the music that we produce in secular side of the world comes from gospel. Gospel, black gospel. A lot of it does. And if it doesn't come from black gospel, it comes from jazz, from black jazz musicians. And if I'm going to get a copyright or a community guideline strike for that, saying that, fuck it. It is what it is. Because historically, we get shat on. And and we barely got the entertainment sector. So with that being closing and that being said, y'all have a good night. I appreciate everybody for coming back. because that is some bullshit. That is some complete and utter bullshit that I'm going to get a community guideline strike for talking about something positive. That's ridiculous. It is. It is really dumb. Just flat out. But I want y'all to have a good night. Y'all support Dark Coffee Radio because we clearly need these platforms to exist. And no, I'm not hating on anybody if you're outside of our culture. I don't give a shit about that. But we clearly need these platforms because we get locked out of the other platforms. And if you are one of the people that got a problem with Dark Coffee Radio being called Dark Coffee Radio, then you need to go over there to motherfucking Lo-Fi Girl, Cow Bitch, whatever the fuck that shit is, and have a problem with the girl studying to hip hop. Fuck that. God bless.